trying to turn the volume down. God, my machine is really struggling with that. G'day, g'day, folks. G'day, folks.
Morning, guys.
G'day, folks. G'day, folks.
Morning.
Just a bit of a wave there, waving to all the folks there. G'day, how you doing? We're going to do something different today if we can actually hold up this. Like, seriously, it's streaming to the Discord, streaming into YouTube, and then running lives. My computer, I think I need a new computer for that. But just starting out, it is what we call the starters and grand event for the year. The international, Psycho, what's it called? The IAC?
International Aerospace Expo.
IAE. IAE, yes, International Aerospace Expo. So this game itself, for the next 2 weeks, is free to fly. So there's a link up there, that's star-LT9J-WHX9 is an invite code. It gives you free shit if you decide to actually stick around. The whole thing. I'm not going to go into all that details. Most of you people aren't gamers, I'm guessing. 16 on 2 likes. Beat the button. Yeah, I can't even. I'm not even game to open that screen right now. Pre-crash my computer. But yeah, this is the free fly week, so you can actually come in for no cost at all and experience Star Citizen in its whole entirety, and rent all the ships that are on display in the exhibition hall, which is, I was going to take you down to the exhibition hall and show you what it's all about. So let's make our way down the exhibition hall, if I don't get too much lag, that is. I've had to log into the US servers because the AU servers were completely pooched, and the EU servers were completely pooched as well. It looks like the US servers, they've turned on a bit more power for the US servers, so that, although we're getting a bit of a delay or a lag, they are actually running a bit better. Come on. Where are we going to? We're going down to the lobby. Yeah, so this is a fully immersive experience. It's probably, well, in mine and Psycho, I won't speak for Psycho, but in my point of view, it's probably the best game out there if it was actually ever a full game. This is still an alpha. It's still
I would agree.
Still not fully released yet, but we got a lot of material in the game now that we can actually sort of experience and check out. I think the one thing about the game is the level of realism in this game is that's a bit of a glitch, isn't it? Did you see that last night? What? Let's not go there.
You'd go out into space.
Now I'm going I'm pressing forward and I'm going backwards. Yeah, so I was looking out there, I walked there, and then it changed into... Yep, what's that? Where's that? There's a mesh problem. But anyway, ignore that. Where we want to go? Spaceport to Commons. Quick. The Hyperloop is here. Let's see if we can get on the Hyperloop.
No, you made it just.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Oop, we're facing backwards. So if you want to sort of get an idea what Elon Musk's Hyperloop is going to look like, this is sort of like a Hyperloop thing. This is what it'll feel like. Of course, it's night time. And I just turned around.
Have a good trip, Martin.
What, he's in a minivan to haul in? Wow. Neat. Yep.
Nearing next stop.
I'm trying to discreetly eat my breakfast while we're streaming. That's why I'm off video. Hopefully you're not getting my munching sounds.
It's alright. Yeah, we expo this way. There we go. So this next 2 weeks, they'll have different displays, different ships on display from all the different manufacturers. I'm not going to go into how many different manufacturers there are, but pretty much for the next 2 weeks, you'll pretty much see everything that's available. Oh come on, just 12 frames per second. It's a bit of a struggle. We don't need to see everybody else's chat. We want to go. Zenith Hall.
No, nice. Douglas Williams made it to Bangkok.
Oh, good on you. Okay, Zenith Hall. So one thing I've always wondered, they don't have escalators. Everything's all stairs, lifts and stairs. Why can't they put escalators in?
I'm trying to think of a game that actually has escalators.
That's an interesting one too, yeah. So what we've got on display today, we've got, that's the, what do you call, what's the big one? That's the
Carrack.
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 The Carrack, yes.
Yeah, I got one of those.
You've got one of those. How much did you pay for that?
A certain amount.
A certain amount. He's not going to tell us. Oh, come on. For some reason, the lag is killing me. I don't know why I'm walking backwards. I'm not even touching the keyboard right now.
I'd say blame the US.
Well, where is it going to? It is totally ignoring my current key press. Wow.
It's the built-in moonwalk.
On a random on you.
It is a bit.
Yeah, it's a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature.
It's a feature, is it? Well, I'm running 280 millisecond ping to the US, but for some reason it's totally ignoring where my keyboard presses are. Yeah, it's the Carrack, the Anvil Carrack, Aerospace Expedition Expedition Pathfinder, yeah. Adventure calls the Anvil Aerospace, the answers to Carrack, built to endure extreme conditions. Yeah, so if I wanted a Carrack, I could go up here and I could, oh, come on. I want to go forward. I want to go into the Carrack.
Let's see if I have any better luck than you.
Well, I'm on the US.
Yeah, here's what I propose we do.
Right. I'll just stream yours.
Since I'm not, trying to run the stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll stream to Discord, and then you can share my screen. But give me a minute.
Oh, okay. That might be a better.
Then it takes a bit of the load off of your computer.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I can actually get in and do things. We'll see with my account.
I'm not even touching the keyboard.
I had to wipe my account.
I am not touching the keyboard and it's doing this shit. Well, where are we going to go
wearing
now?
that back now.
Where are we going to now? We're going out, we're going in. You got an idea where you go? You've got an idea? You are completely losing the plot. Honestly. Oh, we've actually stopped moving around. This is a cargo ship, by the way. It takes cargo and all sorts of weird and wonderful things.
No, it's actually an exploration ship.
Exploration.
More than a cargo ship. No. XSplit is being funky again. It can't seem to detect my background unless I tell it to remove it and then bring it back. I don't know why. There we go.
That's the aft turret.
This is why AI isn't quite ready to take over human civilization yet.
Tell me about it. There we go. We got a lift
Alright.
here.
Oh, I gotta recreate my character. Da, 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 da.
Let me go to the habitation deck. Yeah, so I could rent this today, but I'm not going to. Oh, look at me going to hit the rent button. So I've actually now got one for flying around in myself. Could we open the door? Come on, open the door. Habitation deck. Thank you. This is really, really funky. I don't know which part is being funky. Is it me streaming to Discord, me streaming to YouTube, or just the computer is just completely butched at the moment?
It's probably a combination of all three. Was.
Yeah. It's one of those sort of games that's very heavy on the processing power. I've got a GTX 2070 graphics adapter, 32 gig of RAM, and only a quad core 6700 i7 processor. Normally I don't have any problem playing the game myself, but right now we've got 9 frames per second going to the US. And it is, all the servers are heavily overloaded at the moment because everybody wants to play the game because it's free. Nobody wants to pay for anything. Now I'm trying to climb the walls. Do you think we'll ever be able to play the pool game or the billiards game?
I don't think that's a question of if, it's a question of when.
When?
And I think the answer of that is many, many years from now. I think that's a 5-year thing. Yeah. I don't think that. Yeah.
No, that's the medical bay.
Of course, it's my first time loading in, so it's going to take a couple of years.
It's not quick.
Yeah, you gotta it's not bad after the first time, but the first time it's gotta optimize all the shaders and stuff, so it's really funky that first time. I went down to Fortune Town this last week and upgraded my memory to 64 gigs, so it's able to handle
the memory.
this stuff. Yeah, I finally got the memory. Wound up going with a little bit cheaper memory. It's the same speed and stuff that I wanted to get, but it's not the the G Skill or Corsair. Yeah. That stuff was double the price.
You're buying for a name then.
Normally I'm pretty happy with those brands.
Yeah, well, of course it is pretty good.
But
so.
yeah, if I'm not overclocking, I figure it's all right. I can go with the cheaper. All right. Give this a shot. I will.
Into the pilot seat. unfortunately, I won't be able to power it up because this is yeah, that would be catastrophic opening up the taking the thing for a spin inside the expo centre. G'day, Jen. Yeah, that's right. The free flyers killing it every time they run these events. I know, because it's got twice as many people on, or 3 times as many people on as normal. As they upscale things, it'll go a bit better. But yeah, so this is the sort of experience you get. Like, of course, I haven't even got my shoes on.
You get pulled over for that, you know that.
Is that right? I don't know. Nice.
Of course,
nice.
you have to wait for me to do it. All the same stuff that you did.
You've logged into New Babbage, have you?
Yeah. I just chose best server, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how long until it self-destructs.
I'm guessing Jen will probably tell us.
Well, people are doing T-poses on couches.
T-poses on couches, are they? Well, we can still talk about Thailand here. Like, this is something that we're doing for the next 2 weeks. We've been playing the game for the last week since they released the update. It's been played. It was actually quite good last night. Apart from you had a bit of a problem, didn't you? Something about your character was reset.
Yeah, my character got kind of foobarred. So we'll see if this fixes it. I don't know when I'll know. Oh, my computer might be struggling now. Let me kill the webcam.
I think the other part of the problem is the fact that a lot of people are coming onto the game with inadequate computer. You know, like my computer is adequate enough to play, but people are coming on with their old Windows XT machines. If you know what I mean. We just want to go. We just want to go down on the elevator. Thank you. Lower bridge. Cancel. Oops.
That's all right. We're still talking Thailand via chat, so you can cruise around, do your thing, and everyone's still chatting via message. So we're solving the problems of the world.
We just provide a place for the community to hang out.
No, that's it. We're just going to hang out and we're going to see how broken the game
nudge
is
them in a certain direction, but that's okay. Everybody can do what they want.
Yeah,
it's all cool.
So ask away via the message board, and if I can answer it, I'll interrupt Wazza and say put on pause for 5 minutes and someone else after it. But thank you, Mayor Groves, for answering a couple of questions already.
Something that is topical is yesterday was the start of Loy Krathong, and I don't even know if it's multiple days or if it's just one day. I guess. So I went down to the canal in Chinatown last night, and it was a ton of people. It was interesting because I read that in order to get in, you were going to have to show either proof of vaccination or proof of a rapid test. Mm-hmm. And when I got there was a decent police presence. And there was a police officer standing next to a broken machine to scan your temperature and stuff, and he was just waving people through. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then the other part that I thought was hilarious, and I filmed this, so I'm actually going to do a video on it eventually. But it was, you could buy the krathongs, and then you could kind of go up the canal a little bit, and then float them, and then at the end of the canal, there were probably 4 officers that were retrieving the canals out of the klong. Or retrieving the kratongs out of the klong.
Right. And reselling them.
Resell.
No, I don't know. I don't know if that was the case. What I did see is there was a vendor with kratongs very close to where they were pulling them out of the canal. I kind of hope that that's the case, because that's just awesome, if it is. But it looked like they were making new ones, but maybe they were refurbishing old ones. Either way, it was pretty funny.
I'm going to bring that back on. Come on.
Of course, it always surprised me, like there's only 50 people on each server. Why is it so buggy if it's always limited to 50 people, right? What is the underlying fault that they've got here?
It's the Fable server meshing has to be in, I think.
Yeah, but we see 50 people on all the time, but like, all I can put it down to is those 50 people have adequate machines to run the game. Right, and this is one of the things that they sort of said in the recent release, is the fact that one of the things that pulls the game down is people on inadequate computers, but they can't limit. They can't sort of, create a sort of a mandate the fact that it has to have a certain performance factor to run the game, because the game is always pulled down to the slowest element.
All guests extra vigilant when it comes to safety. If you see anything of concern, please alert the member of staff as soon as possible. Thank you.
This is kind of cool. The new Anvil APC thing.
Mm-hmm. I'll go and look at that
Yeah, that
in a
looks
second.
tough.
I was actually going to play that little video that came out today, which I thought was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's an interesting video. At some point, you should. See what else they have in here. Oh, there we go. There's the Liberator, or the hologram of the Liberator.
Mm-hmm. I was saying last night, so that's the what do they call it? The Terrapin, isn't it? Or what do they call it? Is it? This is the scanning device. The original artwork.
Oh,
looks
the little turtle that could.
Yeah. They revamped that something horrid. I thought the original artwork looked way better.
G'day everyone. How are we going?
Hey,
G'day,
Jen.
Jen. G'day, Jen.
G'day.
Hi, Jim. Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, just marvellous working. It's like coming in chat while I'm working.
Yeah, you were having no problem playing the game last night when everybody was on, or was it only just this morning that they went free to everybody?
It was early hours.
Early hours this morning.
And I'm running the 3090, don't forget, so that
Oh,
does
that's
help
right, yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
So tiny little bit, but yeah, they're just going crazy with the amount of people in for the freebie.
And for all those people who don't know what a 3090 is, like my computer cost me about $2,000. That graphics adapter alone right now costs about $2,000.
Try 3.
Well,
If you can find one.
120,000
$3
baht.
grand.
120,000 baht. Yeah, so that one. You get the idea. It's
Crazy.
ludicrous. Yeah.
Did you see that? Somebody was saying that the insurers in Thailand have asked for the COVID cover to be cancelled, to allow them to cancel the COVID cover.
How do you mean?
Because it's costing them too much.
Oh, there was a hoo-ha about maybe 6 months ago on one of the insurance companies. They wanted to renege on paying the insurance, and the government told them to pull their head in. You're an
Already,
insurance company.
it's
Yeah. It's just
it's
recently.
already kind of weird with them because they don't cover if you sit next to somebody on the plane and then you have to quarantine because you sat next to somebody on the plane but you test negative. They don't cover that because there's nothing medically wrong with you, but you still have to pay. What somebody was saying, or at least, actually, it was an article that I read that they were saying that costed about 300,000 baht for the whole quarantine experience, even if you don't have it, which is pretty insane.
The rubbish, isn't it?
Is that similar to what we were talking about the other day, where there was those stories about the insurance and not covering because they didn't test negative themselves, were next to someone. Yeah. I'd take those stories with a grain of salt, Psycho.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does have their kind of own story that, you know, it could be just due to something circumstantial with them.
Well, the
that
reason
may not
that
be your experience.
I remember reading that article. The amount was so high, is the assumption, and it was an assumption, was that there was a possibility because he travelled with his family that they might test positive as well, and also have to go into a medical facility. So it was all what ifs.
So it was the whole family. Okay, that is starting to make more sense now. Than just one person.
But following that one particular article, that never occurred. And the person that actually went in that wasn't positive actually tested positive after being in hospital for 3 days. So I think the plan worked because they got someone that would have been positive out in the community into a medical facility where they got the treatment. So
whereabouts are you up to, Psycho? Are you up to in the game yet, are you?
Yeah. I'm in the...
that's right. I just see it there.
Anvil Hall right now, looking at the different Hornets.
Oh, come on. Can I just do a tab?
What I find interesting is how much bigger the guns are in the F7A than the F7 CM.
Has no idea what...
F7A definitely has a better look to it too.
Right, let's just see.
You can't get that one because that's military.
Right, so what we need to do now is we need to just reposition a few things. So there we go.
Paul in Sydney, the insurance cost is going to be comparable to how long you're actually going to be in Thailand. You can get packages for your 3 months, your 6 months, your 9 months, and your 12 months, depending on what visa or how long you're going to stay in. But you can get packages that will cover the length of time you're actually in Thailand. So if you're only coming for a month, you only have to get a month's worth of insurance while you're here. So
yeah, and
hopefully that answers that for you.
My experience is I had to get the insurance to get the TR visa, and of course to initially enter Thailand. But after that initial entry, any of my extensions did not require that. Now that is my experience with the specific people that I have dealt with at immigration. That may or may not be your experience. That is something that I have definitely learned being here, is that everybody's experience with immigration is different.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so we're now watching. We're watching Psycho's stream now. You've logged into Australia. You're running a lot better. It's obviously just me streaming out to Discord, streaming into Streamlabs, playing the game.
Too many streams.
Yeah, so...
I didn't realize that this was fully built in the game yet, the F7-8.
Yeah, it's a nice looking ship. It's got
because it's a Squadron 42 ship.
Is that right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why it's not readily available.
Did that actually go on sale on the Pledge store?
Oh, no.
Okay.
These ones you only get when you reach certain spending amounts.
Okay, so it's part of the package, the concierge level.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the drop ship of the game.
Don't ship that.
You got one of these, haven't you,
See,
John?
they may not level. Yeah, I've got one of these.
As well, okay.
I haven't actually tried to use these side guns in a long time. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, you used to get stuck on them before.
Oh.
Says, now you tell me.
You're going to try and kill everybody.
It looks like they don't let you actually fire in the expo. That's probably a good thing.
I think that's a smart move.
Yeah, you can't go on crusades, Cody.
See, so you've got space for a bunch of people, which is actually necessary now that they've got physics. So if you're flying around in the game and you pull any sort of G's, you're gonna get thrown to the floor.
Yes, which we've done a few times.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not sitting down. Oh. Hit the deck. Hit the deck.
Oh, let me sit down. Smack, smack.
Too slow. Too slow.
See, one of my favorite things about this ship is the let's see. This has a very unique little window on the bottom. So if you look down here, you can actually see where you're landing. Yeah, it's only really useful if you've got something like track IR, but it's still pretty cool.
See who you're squashing.
Yep.
Hey.
And then each of those seats control these guns that are on the wing. And also, pro tip, if you go down the ladder backwards, you don't have to deal with the animation for it.
Okay,
that's definitely way better. Sure.
Morning, Bolts. How are you, mate? He's online.
He's muted.
He's muted.
Yeah.
He'll turn himself on in a minute, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's probably just getting ready. Yeah. Just getting in, getting settled.
Yeah.
Get your ship in order. I mean...
Yeah, so just for anybody who's just tuning in, this is just going to be a different Saturday morning stream because it's just the hottest thing at the moment in our world. And when we're just saying our world, most of the people here know that I'm a gamer, Psycho's a gamer, Todd, he plans to be a gamer when he gets here, and Jen's a gamer.
I'm game to be a gamer.
Kimbo's trying to save up $3,000 to buy a graphics card. So
you don't need a 3090. Like if you're just playing, you don't need a 3090. Yeah. Like I'm running this just fine on the laptop, 3070.
Yeah,
that's too much of an issue.
I've got the 2070. If I'd
waited, it's one thing if you're gonna stream.
Go on.
Yeah, if you're gonna stream professionally, then absolutely, I would say go ahead and go big. But honestly, if you're just playing for yourself.
Let's go big or go home.
Yeah, go hard or go home. Yeah.
Yeah. Agree, Jen.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Oh no! Right now, I'd rather be putting my money into ETH or something than a 3090.
God, the carriage.
Yeah.
Well, I can even buy a 3080. That's the only reason I got a 3090. The 3090s were available, but there was no 3080s, and I'd already waited 3 months for the 3080.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame anybody that gets what they want. Like, yeah. For me, though, right now, as long as this still runs well, that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I start having issues, I don't know why that
Jonty
did that.
and
Play with running solitaire.
Jonty and Dave, my laptop is flat out running solitaire. But you can, I think that the point we're going to make here is the fact that the realism and the graphics, the texture, the assets, everything in this game is just like there's nothing else that we've really come close to. So there's a few games out there that are pretty good, but not in what we call an open world situation where you can, if there's a walkway, you can walk there. If there's a ladder, you can go there. It's not like you're a limited. Some of these games have great graphics, but you're locked into this story mode where you only go where the story takes you. This thing here is totally what they call open world.
Yeah, I mean, I can sit here and wave to my, if my buddy is standing down there on the floor, I can wave to them, and clearly my hair is meshing through my helmet since I've got the Ace Ventura hair going on. Oh, that's the wrong slash apparently.
But that's what they do this on in the helmets here in Thailand. They put those bunny ears on them.
Oh yeah. That's what's going on. I'm just embracing the Thai bunny ear style.
Thai bunny ears,
the cat ears.
Yeah, look, Bolt. Yeah, if you got to go, you got to go. Weekly shopping. Yeah, I got to do some weekly shopping as well. I haven't been out for a few days. And we got tonight. We're going to do a wander in the town, aren't we? That was part of the plan.
I think so. I'm definitely going to not. Oh,
Niall's going to lead us astray.
I already own one. I don't need to run.
No, Lord.
Yeah.
Depends on who takes the lead.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. I'm definitely not doing shots of tequila tonight.
I'm not doing shots of tequila.
Yeah,
The evil tequila. Yes, you can take that shit and shove it.
Yeah, I got out of there just in time.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you escaped.
I did watch it this morning, so looks like your barbecue was a hit.
Yeah, Thursday was a write-off.
The day before yesterday was just brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done that. Like, when was the last time I got smashed like that? I don't really even feel smashed for the night, but as I said, they told me, like, got to 11 o'clock at night, and I sat down on the couch, listened to the music, and I just...
No, it's more
died.
like 2 or 3 by the time... It was past midnight.
I don't remember after 11 o'clock. That's it. I'm in complete... I have no idea what happened. I could have been dancing on the table naked for all
Was that when you guys were talking about how to kill mosquitoes?
No, that was earlier in the night.
That was only.
That was early.
That was only at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Yeah, that was only like 9 or 10.
Can you remember the Thai for that? How do you say murder mosquitoes in Thai?
I forget. That is not part of my schooling.
Isn't it? They don't teach you anything.
They have not covered that. I'm on journey 1. That's probably like journey 7 or 8.
Katagong Yung. Katagong Yung.
Yung is mosquitoes.
That's right. Yung is mosquitoes.
See, I'm starting to get my Thai up and running.
Nobody says that long word. Everybody just says ka.
Ka Yung. Really? So there you go. That's again what you get in your classes versus what's used in real world Thailand.
The class is actually pretty decent at giving us, more of the real things. Like it's still the more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's less formal. Like, friend,
formal.
Everybody's, it's a little bit more formal that we get in class, but it's still like if there's a shortened version that still people use regularly, we'll usually learn the shortened version. Like we still say sawat di, but we learn wat di. we still learn that. So you're not missing out on, what regular people are saying.
Yeah, that's what I found enticing about that school too, is the way they broke down their curriculum and how they describe the lessons. You get your semi-formal, then you get your colloquialisms as well. So.
The Carrick is a lovely ship. I know for 2017, when they first talked about the Carrick, everybody wanted the Carrick, and then I saw the price and going, "Oh, you're going to be joking." I'm not spending that money on a on a virtual asset.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's actually gone up since then too.
It wouldn't surprise me.
A heap.
Yeah.
Like the 890's gone up $350 so far.
Has it gone up
Yeah.
$350?
Yeah, it's gone to 950.
Ooh.
Because originally it was 600. I actually pledged for one of those way back when. Then I realized I didn't want one, but I've got it on a buyback, because you can always what you can do in this game when you pledge for something, you can do what they call melting. So you can basically just go, okay, I don't want that, I'm melting it for store credit. Or you can do the cross chassis upgrade, where you basically go, I want to upgrade from this to this, but it has to be something more expensive when you do it that way. That's why when there's a new cheap ship with what they call lifetime insurance that comes into the game, everybody goes bonkers over it. Like probably this
LTI token.
Yep. And then there's a bunch of strategies where you're like how you use your tokens and upgrade and stuff.
Oh, there's a real science to it.
There's videos on this. It's pretty impressive.
And of course, you got the other sort of side. People going, well, you're paying this money for a real ship. The one thing that's never really talked about is the insurance aspect. Right now, in the alpha phase, insurance is not a thing that's come into the game. Basically, if you blow up a ship, then you get it back. But basically, when the thing goes live, even these things you spend $1,000 on, or $990 on, you bought this 890i, and if you forgot to insure it, if you didn't have lifetime insurance and you just took the store, I think they get 3 months or 6 months, limited insurance.
Actually, if you buy it during this event, if you buy anything during this event, I think it's 10-year insurance.
Is it?
Like IRL, which means, no, you're not going to hit that.
Yeah,
well,
but,
I mean, maybe you will,
but
you'll probably be onto something else by then.
The point is, if you
did say that,
you don't have it insured, that's it. You lose $1,000. That's when the game goes live. Like all my ships have got 3 month or 4 months or 6 month insurance. I've only got 5 or 6 or something. I can't remember how many I've got.
big storm, yeah. Thunder and the lightning.
Oh, you got a storm, Jen?
Yeah.
You guys were getting hit most of last week, weren't you, with the storms?
Yeah, on and off. Yeah, it's crazy.
Take a wander over to the what do they call it, the commons, where the dance clubs are.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
That's always
I guess
pretty.
all this stuff is around. I can still buy T-shirts some other time. I gotta make sure I get all the T-shirts.
Of course.
You get all the loot. You get all the gear.
I only got one.
It'll be pimped out.
Gotta get an Anvil Aerospace T-shirt. Let's see, commons this way.
In the Hyperloop. I wonder if Musk's Hyperloop will ever look this fucking sexy.
I doubt it. It'll just be practical.
I don't know. The Dragon capsule looks kind of nice. It looks
Yeah.
too apple to me, though. Okay.
The other way.
So there's the map. So we started, or at least I started, right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take the train to the expo center, which is right there. Then now we're right here. And then if you want to go to the spaceport, you take the train over here.
Which is where I came in on, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly wish that Bangkok had a, BTS map like this. That'd be pretty cool. They should do a collab with, Cloud Imperium Games. Get a BTS MRT, just all the transit. Oh my, are you looking fancy? Oh, let's see. There we go. You got holographic fish. Holographic piranhas, maybe?
Koi.
Koi.
Staying back.
Oh yeah, koi. I didn't realize how expensive those fish are.
Hey, Jen, what's the best way to view your gaming expertise? Andy Stubbs is inquiring about gamers can make a bit of money, or there are some big-time gamers making money.
Yes, some are. Some are making huge money. Twitch or YouTube. YouTube's a bit slow. Twitch, you can make a little bit of money on it if you get a...
Yep.
Once you hit affiliate, which is only 50 people, so that gives you an option.
And that's on Twitch.
Yeah, that's on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because YouTube, like, you need 1,000 subscribers, you need 4,000 hours of viewing before you can even start to make any income. And depending on what you're going to do, what you plan to do, but there's an opportunity there, always is, but it does take some time as well. Like, I've been going for 2 odd years now, and I'm only at about $400 a month, so.
Well, it's still $400 a month doing something what you like doing. That's, I think,
true.
That's always forgotten about. There's always these discussions. A lot of people jump into these sort of things expecting to be the next Casey Neistat. First thing they lack is a personality, and they think they want to make it big. Not saying that I got a personality, but I barely pass. I've got my my Facebook groups, and I see the stuff that that these Pakistanis, because it's full of Pakistanis now, wanting to make them, because I think YouTube's just opened up to them, and they want to do all their their eating and cooking and you go and have a pop into their channel. They got 50 subscribers. They want 1,000 subscribers. All they want to talk about is their 1,000 subscribers and 4,000. That's all they want, because to them, making $100 US every 6 months, which is probably what their first check will be, $100 for the first 6 months of being that qualification. Mate, that makes a big difference in their life. That $100, to us, we spend that on a night out and on a drink, But yes, it's a big thing for the for the Asian genre. It's money for doing holding your telephone in your hand. Half of them still do it the wrong way, vertical format for YouTube. God, dumb fucks. But anyway,
it's okay. Eventually, we'll adapt, and we'll have one eye on top of each other, and it'll be all correct.
Three thumbs instead of sort of 4 fingers, and
exactly. Yeah. It's okay. It's the next stage of human evolution.
Well,
No,
Yeah,
I
like-
mean,
No.
the internet is going to become the great equalizer as far as making money and jobs and everything. It's going to be less about what country you live in and more about what you can do online.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm doing what I do, because when I eventually make the move, if I'm still alive, to Thailand, I can I've still got something to do.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Still got a bit of an income.
And again, you've started that income in Australia, it's Australian registered, so it doesn't have to even go to the Thai system, which is something we never really talk about, you know, and probably best if we don't talk about it.
Yeah, the whole you can't, like, depending on your visa, you don't, you
Yeah.
know, making an income in Thailand is illegal.
But there is the underlying thing. This is something I was doing before I came to Thailand, right? And so therefore it's sort of ignored, you know, as long as I stay positive and, you know, promote Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and
Providing
I
Thailand.
imagine
Yeah.
that if you change your channel to be negative and about certain subjects, that then things would change. But
Well, that's like that in most countries, Cody. Defamation laws.
true.
And,
That should be like an obvious thing. Like, hey, if
Yeah.
you start, you know, attempting to annoy people, people are going to get annoyed. But it seems like a confused reaction by people, like, oh, I'm poking you in the back and suddenly you punched me? Like, of
oh,
course.
how dare you? What did I do? I am innocent.
Yeah, what's
I
wrong
did
with you?
nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
and it's
I'm
always
just a low-down, dirty troll that's given you a hard time for the last 6 months, but all of a sudden you fight back and, oh, no, woe is me, woe is me.
Yeah.
But the other side of the same discussion, in the same breath, you can just say, well, they're raking over the coals for YouTube, but what about my investment portfolio? I'm still making money in Australia on my investment portfolio, but that's never ever discussed. So where's
interesting.
It's a paradigm where
Well,
not anybody can do investment,
I-
but anybody can do YouTube. So it's all this matter of control again. You know, they've got to control the basic population, the people like myself who have an investment, you know, portfolio and make money on that. That's, you know, you're the 1%ers. We don't want to upset you, because upsetting you, I have to apply the same criteria to the people in government. You know, get the idea, because that's what they do. You know, and they don't want to do that. But, you know, people in government, you know, I'm not sort of saying Tiger, I'm people in government anywhere. They're not going to sit down and make a YouTube channel to make money, are they? Well, maybe they are.
Well, they've got no need to. I mean, there's a thing
that's it.
called taxes. Death and taxes, the only two certainties in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's a discussion we know, probably best just left under the table. I don't mind sort of talking about it here just briefly, but, you know, it's you know, it's a can of worms, and, you know, everywhere that I've sought out, the only thing you're going to know is the fact that in the 15 years I've been coming to Thailand, nobody has ever been kicked out of Thailand for having a YouTube channel. I know one person came close and he got reprimanded for a couple of things, but that was sort of, you know, brushed under the carpet and not a problem.
Again, is there seems to be a direct relationship to, like, what I like to call the asshole factor. And if you don't register on that scale, it's not an issue.
Yeah. And I think it also goes hand in hand is the fact that, you know, like, you know, they don't want their Thai citizens visiting Australia or the US being raked over the coals by, you know, Australian tax office or the what do you the guys in America, the
IRS.
Oh, the IRS. Having
the
their Thai
IRS
citizens.
doesn't care. It's for everyone.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the ATO would, you know, if you start taxing us, then we're going to tax the Thai people, you know.
Yeah, as long as you're not an American citizen, you know, as soon as you're out of the U.S., you're not, you know, subject to the IRS. Like, so you guys don't have to worry about that.
That was a quick tour through the commons where you can buy food and drink, and eventually there'll be parties going on there, and you know.
You can jog around in circles if you want to. You know, maybe do some yoga.
But it's a very, very
Just what I
pretty
need to be
game.
doing.
The only thing that I've found that comes close to this would be Elite Dangerous, but Elite Dangerous is too much packaged. I'm just trying to think of the right words there. It's nowhere near as pristine and you know,
Eloquent.
Yeah.
Oh, they even have brands of yoga mat.
I don't do yoga in real life, Cody.
Yeah. Do you want a Sup Pro or a Luna mat?
Luna mat.
Yeah, all ready for you. Go for it. Show us what you got.
Let's see. Yeah, this game has a pretty good, you know, interaction system, but I don't have any of this stuff mapped. Let's see.
Yeah, but it's not really. That's not really yoga. That's just crawling on the floor.
Hey, there's what is it? Corpse pose or something?
I don't know.
But that's on your back. It's not on your front. I am starting to do downward dog. That's what's going. Hey, mister. Oh, I see. You walk around him, not me.
Because I didn't know where you were.
All right. Clearly, I'm a second-class citizen here.
Well, everybody's got clothes on. You've got a flight suit on. Come on, you know.
No, Paul. No massages here.
Now that's Second Life.
You have to get a second life for that.
Yeah, there's opportunity to open one up here, I suppose.
Let's see.
Well, that's some of the stuff that they've talked about in this game. You'll be able to sort of buy a plot of land and put in your own, you know, habitat and do all sorts of things.
Yeah.
I can almost just say that's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't know how they're going to manage it, but yeah. I looked at what happened with in Dual Universe. They did that.
Had the beacons you could buy.
Yeah. Well, we did that in Dual Universe. You know, Dual Universe, you put down your marker in your grid. You know, I've got 3 hexes in Dual Universe, and I've done no building on there because we stopped playing because they nerfed the whole manufacturing system. You know, we built.
I haven't played that for so long.
Yeah, they built all their lovely manufacturing, and then they turned and said, "No, sorry, we're going to do it this way now." You know, which meant you had to respec your character, and oh my god, oh yeah.
Oh, good on them.
And then we just said, "Oh, yeah, F that. We'll go and play something else." Where'd you get all that crap from? Oh, that was all your concierge stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like when I did the character reset, it only killed the stuff that I actually had on me. It didn't kill all the other stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to find my monocle. But, I'm not sure what it's under.
Under other? No.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll just go with top hat. Apparently, I don't own any pants.
You don't own any pants. Well,
yeah, I don't own any pants. You know,
you're really taking no pants Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday serious, aren't you?
That's it. Gotta go back and get some.
Hey, I got myself a top hat. I'll make up for it. Let's see if I can go buy some pants.
I think it's through here.
That'd be nice.
But yeah, when the planet actually turns and we've got the sun will come up over here.
I think it's just to
So I
the
keep
left here.
forgetting, Todd. When's
To the right.
the
Apparel, here
big
we
day
go.
of the move?
31 days, mate.
There you go. Turn right, turn
31 days.
left. Turn left.
So
31
end
days.
of December.
Well, smack bang in the just right at the middle of December. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
31 days, 6 hours, 22 minutes, and 15 seconds. But he's not counting.
Well, I do have a countdown on my phone. Yes, I do, but
I'm sure you
changed. It's changed from months to weeks, and now it's days. So
good.
yeah. No,
No,
I'm
you
trying to
went
help a
past
few
it.
people out by the message
Turn right.
in regards to the Thailand pass and visas and insurance stuff. So if anyone does have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I've been through it for the last
Straight ahead.
how
Straight
many
ahead.
months was it? 3 months, 4 months, 5 months?
Apparel.
So-
Apparel. Just in here. Turn left. Yeah, there we go.
For the last fair while.
Yeah, so everything's now sort of sorted. So if anyone's planning or thinking of doing a trip to Thailand in the not too distant future, I'm happy to answer questions. The amount of research I've done, I think I can write 2 or 3 theses on it. Not that they'd last long because they seem to change the goalposts on you.
Oh yeah, the system definitely updates. Yeah, a lot of these textures aren't looking as good as they should, and I think it's just because I've got to relaunch the game since it's the first time that I've played since the character reset.
And we're only streaming it here to Discord at 720p, so...
Yeah, but I can tell you from, like, you know, it's not... The design on this jacket isn't supposed to look, you know, like that. It's supposed to look a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, grab a pair of pants. Come on. There you go. Buy those ones.
I spent all my money on clothes.
Yeah.
Well done.
Clothing.
Is that why you're not wearing any pants?
Oh, I should probably get some shoes too.
There we go.
He just worried about the top half. It was his biggest concern.
Some loafers.
No, we'll get some boots.
Go to the boots. Go to the boots, yes.
More practical. Hardy boots. All right, that sounds good. Let's.
There you go. You've got your civvies on now. There you go.
He's ready to party.
At Paul, with my Thailand pass and everything coming over, you can use your phone, but my recommendation is you print the Thailand pass out and you print everything else out and make sure you got 3 copies of each, because Thailand is still very much into using paperwork.
Yep, they love
And
paperwork.
if something happens, and if something happens to your phone and you can't open it, you won't have access to your Thailand pass if it's only just on your phone. So, recommend to print out your Thailand pass at least 3 times.
I agree with that statement. Absolutely. Whenever you're dealing with immigration or any sort of official office, have paper for them. It's an amazing country, and banking is amazing here with being able to use QR code payments, and you can go to a restaurant with nothing but your phone and be able to pay for dinner. But dealing with immigration, you want cold, hard paper.
Mm-hmm.
And you want more than what you think you need.
Which is strange, because like I recently did my 90-day check-in, with my TM47 form all filled out, and the girl says, "You don't need that. Just bring the slip and the passport. We're good."
Yeah,
Well, it
I
changes.
keep asking when I'm gonna have to do a 90-day check-in, and they keep telling me, "Oh wait, no, next time you can do it," and then they keep saying, no, you know, we'll
Yeah.
tell you next time when you have to do it. I'm like, okay.
When was the last time you had to do it? You didn't.
I haven't had to do a 90-day check-in yet. I keep asking them, and they keep telling me. So I bring an extra 2,000 baht in case I have to pay a fine for it. And every time I go to immigration, and they keep telling me, "Oh, next time," like I'll ask them, "Okay, when do I do it?" And they're like, "Oh, well, next time you come in, we'll tell you when you have to do it."
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, well,
When's the
whatever.
next time you go in?
I have to go back on. When is it? Well, let me pull out my passport here and check. I think it's January 15th that I have to go back. Pretty soon, I'm gonna need a new passport just for the pages. Keep moving this stuff to new pages. Okay. Yeah, so
I think the reason
January
you
15th.
haven't been caught up for a 90-day, Cody, is that you did a visa change.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason too. Because at first, so I was on a TR visa, which gives you 2 months initially, and then you can extend it for another month. So that's what I did. And then I asked them about that. And then I did a COVID extension. Actually, I forget if I did one or if I did 2 of those. But I did that, and I asked them then, and they're like, "Oh no, you don't need to do one." And then after that, I did the visa change, and I think that visa change resets that time frame, that 90-day window.
Yeah.
Now again, this is very dependent on the immigration office you go to and who you talk to and whatever. So your situation may not be the same as my situation. So keep that very much in mind.
Yeah.
So just when you go into immigration, expect the unexpected, and it's usually not that bad, but I've been thrown for a few loops. Like there was with the COVID extension, when I got that, they knew that the embassies weren't giving out letters, but regardless to that, I got asked for a letter anyway. I think this is going to the spaceport.
Yeah.
And
Grab a mission to go and shoot
spaceport.
down the spy satellites.
Okay.
It's a fairly easy one. Make some money.
Are you going marauding?
I'll do a bunker mission or something. We'll see. Yeah. So they said the immigration office at Prachuap Khiri told me that I had to have a letter from my embassy, even though I printed out on the website of the U.S. government, of the U.S. embassy, that they don't give out letters. And still it was like, no, you need that. They were very nice to me, but they said, no, you have to have this. So go back and wind up finding the emergency contact email address, like your loved one has died and you need to figure out what to you need somebody to contact, because right now, of course, normal embassy services are by appointment only, and there's like an online form that you have to fill out. Well, that online form doesn't have any sort of way for you to go, hey, I need a letter. So finally, like after searching for several hours, I found the actual email address for the emergency contact. Sent them an email that said, "Hey, I need a letter," and wound up getting a automated response back that pretty much said the exact same thing that the thing that I printed out. Actually, it did say the same thing that it printed out, but I took a screenshot of that and included the email address that it came from, printed that out, and then went back to immigration, and they're like, "Oh, yep, it's got the email address from your embassy on it. We can accept that." Even though it was the same thing. It was word for word the same information that was on the website. But because it came from that email address, they were like, "Okay." So that was interesting.
Just
then
weird, yeah.
the other time, I forgot the little blue receipt when I switched to my education visa. I forgot that at my condo because I'd never needed that blue receipt for anything before. Well, it turns out you definitely in Bangkok you need that blue receipt. So I had to spend another 2 hours, an hour each way going back to my condo and then going back to immigration to give them this blue receipt. So definitely when dealing with immigration, like, be calm, be nice, but bring more than you think you will need.
I just keep everything in one little folder like that, and when the stuff's 12 months old or longer, then it just goes into my normal folder. That's the last 12 months of any paperwork that goes in there. So always handy. What was that one had a timer on it? Countdown time? Well, that was the rental.
It's because I rented it.
Heavy fighter.
Yeah, rented the Hurricane.
Oh, you're getting for 2 days.
But I need.
You get it for 2 days, not one.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a free rental. What do I want? Want to use this? This is like my main go-to for running missions.
The Anvil Warden. No, yeah, Aegis Warden.
Yeah.
Hangar 4.
Hangar 4.
Don't forget to put helmet on.
I can breathe here.
I know you can, but you want wherever you're going to.
As long as it's on a hanger, you're right. But
Yeah. No, it really sucked when I forgot about that because I didn't bring a suit with me. And I landed at a landing pad of a station, and I got out of my Anvil Arrow, and I was like, I started dying, so I booked it the rest of the way across the pad, made it with 36 health, and then was pretty much screwed because I knew I couldn't get back to my ship, and deal with the animation.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has this to say about, the vacuum of space.
Yeah.
yeah,
The chances of being rescued by 2 to the power 276,709 to 1 against.
Let's put some clothes on.
yeah, that'd be nice.
What do we want?
Just a flight suit.
Yeah. Just you. Maybe some armor if I'm gonna do all those other missions. What's that? Give me a weapon.
Are you suiting up to go out?
He's going to show us how to do some ground mission, whatever that is. What's that?
I'm
you're
really
going on the
upset
ground?
that I don't have my my Karna anymore. Oh no, this is it. Oh yeah, I still have that. Wait, do I actually have ammo for it here, though?
Big question.
That doesn't look promising. I don't know if I have ammo for anything here, actually. Alright, I guess we won't do that mission. Let's see. .38 pistol. Let's see, do I have sight? Yeah, we'll put that on there. Yeah, I don't need a sight on my pistol. Okay. Yeah, we just want a reflex sight for this. Okay, I'll go land at some place I know I can get ammo.
I think Microtech L1, isn't it? They got ammo out there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think all the L1s have that. Let's see. R for Are You Ready to Fly? And then F11. Hello, friend. Please open the door. Thank you.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you got light fired and MIC L1. You got live fire weapons out there.
Oh, my gear's still down? No, what does G do? Huh. Oh, is that the auto gimbal mode? Okay. I've never actually used that before.
I've never used it either. So many things I still don't know how to do in the game, but you know. Now you're booking it.
Man, like that farmer he is.
I guess what people don't realise, you can go anywhere on this planet or any of the planets. It's just totally open to whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
really.
if you decide you want to camp at the top of a mountain with a sniper rifle, you can go ahead and do that.
That's it.
Or better yet, yeah, get the Starlifter, bring your tank and your anti-air, vehicle, and claim a mountain for yourself and decide to defend it against anybody who encroaches on it. You could literally play King of the Hill.
Shower and breakfast time. At this time of the day, come on, it's 20 minutes past 11.
It's always breakfast time. Breakfast is the best meal of the day. Doesn't matter what time it is. Oh, that's why.
Hit the B key, get a focus point. You don't have to fly all the way out of atmosphere. You can
Oh,
actually,
you don't?
you can quantum,
I didn't know that.
You can quantum from about 11,000 meters above, so as long as you got a target.
Oh, I don't actually have it. Oh yeah, I gotta do.
No,
Let's
you
see.
He
pick
thinks
any
he's on
target.
Oris and he's trying to get to 150,000.
Yeah. 11,000 meters. You can,
Microtech L1.
I mean,
Yeah, I thought you had to be completely out of ammo in
No.
order to quantum.
No. It's about 11,000
There
meters.
we
There we
go.
go. Mind you might not have been able to see that one from 11,000 meters, but you know. Yes, I've been noticing that animation's not working.
Not giving me the...
Full animation.
Yeah, it just looks like my spaceship has kind of a jitter problem.
That last night, given the jump animations. It was.
You know what? If it adds stability, I'm okay for them getting rid of them to add stability for right now. That's fine. So far, I haven't had any issues. You know, let's knock on that desk right there.
Charles Cox, g'day. Charles, how you doing, buddy? Oh, now you're getting animation.
Oh, there we go.
You're slowing down.
Yeah. Oh, now.
Wait for you to cool down and try to come in a bit again. Try to come in on a second bounce.
Yeah. That's where it is right there.
Yeah, just keep the message chat going. We're just sitting here. Well, honestly, I had nothing to talk about today because we've been playing this game all week, so I might as well talk about the game we've been playing.
Yeah.
And we had the barbecue on Wednesday, and Thursday didn't exist for us. And
yeah, Thursday was just a bad day. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've been doing my studying Thai. Still nowhere close to where Bolt is on Thai, but I'm feeling a little bit more confident. I can do some simple things in Thai. But there always seems to get a point right now with my Thai where it's like, oh, I gotta say something that I definitely don't know in Thai. Like I can say, I can order food, but then it's like, oh, they've got some sort of special dish that I don't know the Thai name for it, or yeah.
We Google Translate. Scan the photo.
True. Google Translate is definitely not perfect.
No,
that's for sure.
I thought they would have worked on it before they reissued it. They finally got Google Translate back up on Facebook after the little misdemeanor a few months ago.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I noticed that they've got that again now. That's very recent.
But they're using Bing or, I think Microsoft Translator, not Google. So you'll get different versions. Well, they may actually have their own engine now. Who knows? Something that they can control personally. I think it used to be the Microsoft Translator was what it was connected to. But the one thing you're going to find is, of course, if you're going to come and live here in Thailand, you're going to find lots of things you want to do. You're going to sit in a bar all day and kill yourself with alcohol poisoning. Yeah. Or you're going to, it's only so many.
And teach their own. If you want to do that, you can do that.
Yeah, or you can visit all the temples you want. But after so long in Thailand,
that's true. The flip side of that is,
and then, of course, you've got, nightlife in Thailand, which, unfortunately, it's only a few hours in the night that's available. And even now, I did read today that the bar associations are still in negotiation with CCSA to have that opening before January 15th. And they're feeling confident that they'll get something happening there. So we may see bars opening earlier, but don't hold your breath.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, that could be the slogan of what's going on right now. We'll see what happens.
And that's the other thing. The current discussions. they're hyping up these numbers, but the inside track of the numbers of who are arriving, tourists aren't arriving. Tourists simply aren't coming to Thailand. It's expats, business people, and people with families comprising 90% of the influx of visitors. Right, so this has been highlighted in the last week, and the government's trying to sort of, oh, look over here, oh, Loy Katrong, look over here, because don't look at there, because that's really what's going on. It's all smoke and mirrors, which is a bit of a shit. But hey, you're trying to get a med pen, eh?
Do I have anything here? I'm just trying to see if I've got... Okay, no, I don't have anything at this station.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also my character reset didn't reset my money, which is nice.
That's handy.
Come on.
Just what you were wearing, yeah, that's all right. I think it's because all those items are in different containers now. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to get any med pens today.
We'll see. Like, sometimes I've had to wait, like, up to 60 seconds for this, and it eventually pops up. I'm going to be a little bit patient with it.
Hmm.
Or maybe I'll just go... Well, maybe I'll just use med pens.
Oh,
yeah,
or don't get shot. Okay.
Yeah, that's the other
shot.
option.
Yeah.
I'll get shot, Cody. Don't get shot, man.
Oh, okay, all right. I've been playing a little bit of Arma lately, so I might be able to pull that off.
Arma 3.
Yep. Yeah, playing some Exile.
You see the new download content for Arma 3?
No, I haven't. What's this
It's
new one about?
The Sahara. It's a desert.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The guy that comes into my stream actually works for the company.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Bohemia. They're good people. It sucks what happened to, what was it, some of the guys that ran it got in trouble in Greece a few years ago because of actually the development of Arma 3.
Yep. Yeah. Poor buggers.
Yeah, they were taking pictures, to make the game, and then got thrown in jail for espionage. But I guess they eventually got out. But they were in there for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like years, or at least a year.
You want to drink
But,
something?
I wish Star Citizen would do the control mapping like Arma. Because the way that you can map controls in Arma is better than any other game I've seen.
Yeah, they are good at it.
Oh, I'm missing... Okay, I need to go to the Galleria. That's what's going on.
You need a bottle of water.
I think
That's
it's
what you need.
up here. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta get some food. There we go. Of course, they don't have one of those S71s, but that's okay. I got my Karna. Alright, please work. Awaiting selection. Yes. Alright,
Yeah,
we'll get some
Paul's
Hemas
joined the party.
all.
G'day, Paul. I need to bow out and go to the bathroom. Be back in a few.
Alright, we'll try not to lose everyone while you're gone.
Let's see what we can do. We make
Yeah, exactly.
I'm keeping an eye on things, boys. Don't worry.
Damn it.
See, the other thing I like about Arma is when you're going through, at least in the Exile mod, when you're going through the inventory like this, you can click like, just show what's compatible with my my primary or sidearm. There we go. We'll buy a bunch of these. 'Cause, you know, I like to waste ammo. And... oh yeah, I need a pistol. What am I using? The S38?
Yeah.
What does that use? S38. LH86. That's
No,
not
Mark,
the same
I've
thing.
got the help of Robert Groves. And yes, Andy, we're still here. We're still chatting. It's just something a little bit different. And instead of going over the SARS thing over and over again and how bad the world is, we're just doing something that's enjoyable, something that's fun.
We're escaping the world. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Small little while.
Well, I think
So it's just sort of like having the old video arcade machine in the pub. The boys are playing the video arcade machine and everyone else is chatting. So it's not much different. It's as Wazza always says, this is a catch-up place, and we do our thing, and everyone can come and join us, chat, ask questions, whatever you like.
this is what we normally do.
Tell us about your life too. You can do that. If you got something to rant about, you're welcome to.
This is it. This is what we do on Discord, right? When you're not here on the Saturday live stream, this is a typical Discord day stream.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about anything, everything, but yeah, we got everybody joining in. You know. The other thing is, people often ask me, you know, well, you don't look your age, Warren. Why is that? You know, and again, you know, you can just say, well, I just do things differently. You know, I play games. I don't grow up. You know.
Growing up's overrated.
That's right.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, growing old is mandatory. Growing old is mandatory.
That's
growing
what
up is
I tell my
optional.
wife. Yeah. I tell my wife the same thing, so she's got to spoon feed me every night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Peel your grapes too, Jen.
Yeah, and the worst part is when she starts doing the planes coming into land.
Oh, no. The train.
The choo-choo train, right? Yeah. Water.
Open wide. The choo-choo train's going to go in the tunnel. Open wide.
It's fun the first couple of times, but...
I don't think it'd ever get old, mate. I don't think so.
When she tried it at the restaurant, that was a bit of a problem.
You're getting a bit thirsty there, are you?
You know, might as well get them all now. Just store them on all of my ships. Come on.
You're going to be drinking all that. You're going to be peeing a lot.
That's it.
Yep.
You're running into the bunker. Hang on, guys. I'll be back in a moment.
Then it'll be pants off Cody again.
See, it's a strategy. This is why you don't wear pants.
Scare the enemy.
Quicker to go to the toilet.
Haven't got.
It's the convenience.
Got to have a burrito. A chili burrito. Yum.
Ooh.
Oh, beef burrito,
citrus beef.
Citrus
I'll take
beef.
some citrus beef.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's citrus and beef, not beef made out of citrus.
Maybe. Probably is.
I've got to have a shout out to Mark in Thailand. He sent me a couple of messages during the week where he was enjoying a very nice pad thai. And you may remember over the last few weeks I've had my little bitch about the cost of trying to assimilate to Thai food in Australia. And he said, oh, no, it was only $1.50.
That was rather nice of him to send that to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He did the ambiguous photos of the Thai, pad Thai on the plate and 3 different angles on the food. And I was just lucky he didn't tell me how many prawns he counted because it looked like it was full of prawns. More prawns than there was noodles. So
that's the next one.
no. Well, it gives me something to look forward to anyway.
Yeah, true.
And as I'm in quarantine for only one day, I think I'll have pad thai breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You'll overdose on it then.
I don't care. I don't think I'll ever overdose on pad thai, Jen. Never. Never.
Well, we can't get decent pad thai here, unfortunately. Nowhere makes a really decent pad thai, which is a shame.
Yeah, well, I found a really good Thai restaurant in my area. It is a really good restaurant, so they know that they can put a really good price on it. So
Go shoot something.
All right. Come on, I have to show everybody the eating and drinking mechanics and all of that nonsense.
And the pooping.
And the pooping. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is not Ark. Come on.
Yeah.
All scum.
Oh, they don't have a bum gun, do they? No.
No, I have not seen a single ship in Star Citizen that has a bum gun, and that has deeply upset me.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to actually write an official letter to Star Citizen about that, to Cloud Imperium Games. Like, hey, what's up with that? If the future does not include bum guns, I want no part in it.
Yeah. Kill me now.
Oh, well, they've got to have a planet or a repository somewhere of toilet paper if they don't have bum guns. So.
Was that a repository or suppository?
No, repository, not suppository. I said repository.
Oh, okay, right. Glad you cleared that up for me. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Andy Stubbs, I don't think you can get Chico rolls in Thailand. Was it? Can you get Chico rolls in Thailand?
I've not seen them.
Sell them.
I've not seen them, but the thing is, you might get them in Pattaya, because there's a lot of interesting food you get in Pattaya.
There's a lot of interesting things you can get.
What are
Chico rolls?
Chico rolls?
Oh, Chico rolls.
Cody, Chico rolls.
They are the best. Especially when the ends are
so
when
crunchy.
Done properly.
Yes,
the ends have got to be crunchy. Oh,
And with extra
Wow.
chicken sauce.
yeah.
Chicken
you haven't
salt,
lived
yes.
to get one of them,
Yep.
and not a pre-cooked one. It's got to be done fresh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And the good thing about Chico rolls, you can do them fresh from frozen, and it means that the inside is just the right temperature and the outside is all crisp and ready to go.
There we go. Nelson's Restaurant and Bar. Where's that one in? Phnom Penh. They got it. You can go there.
Okay.
Just
What
a
a
short
Chico
flight
roll.
away. If
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Only a hop, skip, and a jump.
He's loading for bear. This guy, look at him. How many clips of ammo are you going to take with you?
See, I forgot to buy grenades. No.
That's all right. Well,
So there you go. You got
Well,
another
when you-
riding mission to go eat chicken.
Yeah, Grovesy, I know you've been there for a while. If you haven't seen a Chico roll around your area, they're probably pretty hard to find.
Let's see if I can actually get the mission that I want.
I wonder if I could just import a box of them.
Yeah,
Wonder how much that
that'd
would
be
cost.
interesting.
But then you'd have to do all the logistics of the freezer and everything like that. But it'd be worth
Yeah.
it. We can have a barbecue at Wazza's, and we can introduce everyone to Chico rolls.
if you can get him to the country. There's certain foods that you got to go through some sort of quarantine, isn't there? I'm pretty sure Chico rolls
Yeah,
would
well, that's
qualify.
what I'm
Did you get the mission? Didn't quite see that one.
No, I gotta do that. Let's see. What are you? Contracts.
Mercenary.
Mercenary. We
All right, good
definitely
night,
want
Paul.
that one.
Thanks for
I
chatting.
always want to accept that one.
Yeah, Paul.
Hopefully we answered some of your questions, Paul, so
No, I think you have to
It made-
probably
it
fly
made you
back
feel a
to
bit better.
Microtech.
I think I got to jump first before I. Yeah. That's what I should have done, actually.
Bedtime?
Go
Who's
there,
going to bed?
go
Must be
there.
America.
yeah. Yeah, Paul's, he did say he was, what part of America he was in. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Must admit that one, yeah.
Must
He's
be
in
East Coast.
Yeah. So Meg Rose possibly could find Chico rolls in Udon Thani, as they have a lot of Farang food up there. Oh, you're in England, Paul. Okay.
That still kind of blows my mind that, out of all the places in Thailand that Udon Thani would have that. I guess I've never been there, so I'm kind of talking out of my ass here.
Well, it'll be a
that, but
it's all right. I'll admit it. I'll admit it.
No, well, I wouldn't mind doing a cruise to Udon Thani and finding out what's going on there. So,
hey, even if the only objective is these Chico rolls or is that what it?
Dim sums aren't a problem, Andy.
Right.
I say dim sums.
Chico rolls. All right.
talk about butcher it.
yeah. Chica.
There's a place just 3 kilometres up the road that does great Chinese as well. It's the only place I've actually found that sweet and sour chicken done to that classic Australian Chinese recipe,
Oh, well, there's what is it? Lucky Panda apparently does American Chinese food here.
Does it? Okay.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
Pattaya.
I haven't tried it out yet, though.
76.
No, you've got to find a place that does the
37.
original pork buns. Got to have the pork buns, the steamed pork buns.
You got security
Pattaya.
contractor evaluation.
Bangalamang Road, is it?
You've done that one.
Security.
Oh, you found a place, have you?
contractor.
Yep.
Jen.
76/37, move 5. I don't know how to say it. Hua Yai or something road.
Who are you? I don't know.
They do Chico rolls
Bangalamang Pattaya.
in Pattaya.
And
they
don't
do
shoot the
chicken
guys in
rolls,
white, okay?
Sausage rolls.
Yeah, like I
Don't
said
shoot them.
before.
Don't shoot the white guys, yes. This is very racist.
Yeah, don't shoot the
Yeah.
white guy.
Yeah, don't shoot those white guys.
All right, Mark. I am coming for a cruise, and we're going to find Chico rolls.
Yeah.
That is going to be one of my goals when I get there. I am going to
all
find
right,
5 Chico rolls, and I'll introduce you to it, Cody. And no, it doesn't have onions in it, so you'll be fine. It's got everything else.
That's just about everything else in it, yeah, but
Yeah.
onions is one thing it doesn't have. Now, I think there's one thing it really could do with, Chico roll. Add
That's-
onions, yeah.
In chat, I just posted the address.
Rogie, okay. I'm copy and paste that into my notes, and that'll go on my Google Maps. Thanks, Jen.
No worries.
We'll chart a round trip for that one, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Chica
Oh
roll
yes.
on.
Chonburi,
Oh, yes.
that's 3 hours to Chonburi from here.
Let's see if we
Is
can
that all?
find.
Don't care. It's a Chico roll. Don't
No,
care
it's a-
what
it's a
Chico
Chico
roll.
roll.
Yeah, that's right. It could be 10 hours away. Don't care.
Oh,
Just stop for a Fritz and sauce sandwich on the way.
oh, Devon. They've got to call it Devon for our
Polywaffles.
Devon friends.
Now you're really pushing it, aren't you?
Polywaffle. Ah,
Polywaffles.
polywaffle. Now you're talking.
Did they take them off? I can't remember whether they took them off the market for a while, but
Yep.
I know they just re-released the what was it? The other one that was similar had caramel in it.
Oh, I can't remember, but they did release Tubes chips again, and now they're gone.
Oh, yeah,
This is Australian food. that
Where's the market go to? Oh, there it is.
our overseas friends will probably
Yeah.
get. And yeah, cherry ripe, polywaffle. Oh, Gravesy, you've got to find polywaffles.
You guys have the weirdest, again, the weirdest sounding names for things. Oh.
But when I was deployed, I did get into Hershey bars, Cody, so I understand what Hershey bars are all about.
Oh, no, Hershey's sucks. Hershey's is like the worst. There's a ton of Americans that are into Hershey's, and I think it's complete garbage, and that those people need to have their taste buds replaced.
Well, that was their currency. They had Hershey bars, and Australians had Tim Tams, and we just covered ground on everything. If we wanted something done, here's a Tim Tam. You've never tried this before, but you'll love it.
Yeah.
So,
Tim Tam Slam.
yep.
Tim Tam straws with coffee. Oh,
Yep.
my God.
You know what?
Yeah.
Turret might attack you, has it?
No, he's good. This is an evaluation.
Yeah, maybe I'll. I don't know. I figure if the
I'd
turret
park
doesn't,
directly on the other side of the station, on that
just in
compound.
case.
Yeah, just in case. So he doesn't have direct fire on you, because sometimes when you come out, they will fire on you when you come out.
Gear down. Yep, you got the gear down. Yep.
Oh, I think my gear is down. I can see the tank treads. There we go. That was a pretty good landing. Engine off. Let's
As long
see.
as you walk away from it, it's a good landing.
Yeah, we'll leave. We'll turn the power off. Figure somebody's gonna see me anyway, or they won't. Hello? Come on, open. There we go.
Open the door.
Yeah, I can hear gunfire already. Come on.
But there's only 7 of 10, 6 of 10. They're already killing them for you. Come on.
Oh, nice. Well, that'll be convenient.
You just don't shoot the white guys, okay?
Yeah, don't
keep your
shoot,
pants
don't
on,
shoot the
Cody.
white guys. Keep my pants on. Don't shoot the white guys. There's so many rules here. What's going on?
Oh,
Yes, we do have. Well, when we're all playing, we do. Yes, Paul. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that. I couldn't stream it properly without it completely collapsing.
Hey, Mark, in Thailand, where is Anne's frozen food? Is that down your way in Rayong, or is that up towards Bangkok? See if you can give us some more details, because I'll put it in my little wallet of trips to do.
Are you white? You're white. You're white. Okay.
Yeah, don't shoot him. He's a good guy.
I was paranoid they're going to turn around and shoot me for no reason whatsoever. Or because they remember Wazza and they're like, oh, you know Wazza.
Yeah, you're his
Yeah.
fault. They're going to kill you.
You're his mate.
Oh,
You didn't shoot him. No, that was somebody else shot him. So he's
no, I did not shoot him.
That's it. He's around the
Oh,
corner.
that guy
Come up
did.
here. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
There's one in front of you. There we go. Just kill him. That's it. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
Nah. 4 out of 10. Oh, I know you're over there. Come on.
There's also one to the left usually.
How do you switch, Jen? You know how to switch fire modes?
it is depends on the weapon. I think it's a V.
Okay, that guy's not where I thought he was going to be. Oh, there you are.
It depends on the weapon too. If not all of them will have are fire mode swappable.
V
Thanks,
as in
Gravesy.
Victor?
Yeah, V as in
We're going to switch. We're going to switch mags.
yeah. It might not have a.
Okay.
I think that's what I'll do next Saturday. I'll get a couple of Chico rolls and a few other Aussie delicacies that are only Australian, and showcase them, wasn't it? So people get an idea of what a polywaffle looks like.
We can do that. Aussie food in Thailand doesn't exist in Thailand.
There you go. Ship all around Thailand, eh?
Well, Grovesy reckons there's a place, and Mark says there's a place called Anne's Frozen Food that apparently might stock those sort of things.
Did you die? Time until death. Nobody can.
I died. I couldn't remember what the button was to take out my Medi-pen.
Let's see.
It's C.
Yeah.
C and left mouse.
Now, there we go. He died. That's right. 1 minute and 29 seconds until death.
Lose your armor, your gun. Back in your no pants.
Back in your no pants.
Do you get to actually...
Anyway, we're coming up to the end of the 2 hours, so by the time you get back and res in, we'll be able to close the stream and jump in, won't we? Without the lag.
Oh, yeah.
Kick everybody else off the channel and we'll go play games.
Yeah, I gotta go get my gun back now.
Gotta go get your gun back, yeah. Where was it I saw that ad? Was it on yours or on Jen's thing? What was that most recent video of the ground assault vehicle? Where was that on?
It's ICS, Citizens ICS.
Oh, here it is. Found it.
Well, I'll be open for orders, Grovesy, if you have any requests when I try and stalk this stuff down in Thailand. I'm happy to take requests. Because the last video that Wazza did, if you want to check his channel, is a barbecue on Wednesday night to showcase what Aussie barbecue is all about. I do recommend you watch it. It is quite funny towards the end about what they do with mosquitoes, but that's all I'm going to say. That's right at the end of the video. So, but that's one thing I really want to do is just find some Aussie things that we can introduce our Thailand friends to.
Yeah. I do like these Whitley's guides.
Yeah.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back to Microtech, the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is back for 2951. Welcome to Whitley's Guide.
And the production's getting better and better on
frosty
them.
air can only mean we're back in your favourite winter wonderland, Microtech. We're currently gearing up to head to the Tobin Expo Centre in cooler than cool New Babbage.
Oh, yeah.
We're seizing the opportunity to put this Anvil Spartan
I think we'd have to make our own.
Yeah.
The team designed this not-so-little beauty specifically to transport the most precious cargo of all. Your friends, family, favourite heavily armed mercenary outfit, etc. So if you're looking to get a load of folks from point A to point B and keep them all in one piece, then the Spartan was seemingly designed just for you. But this is Whitley's Guide, so we aren't just going to take Anvil's word for it.
I'll be back in a
Plus,
sec.
hey Marty, how are you? I needed some personnel to looking good, Merrill, to transport for this segment, and there's nothing my good to see you, Terry, executives here like more than not paying extras. Everybody in? Off we go. Machine, Anvil uses the
we're just winding it up, Mark.
that their ballista anti-aircraft unit is built on. So they obviously aren't taking personnel transport lightly, so to speak. But I want to find out just how heavy this metal really is. And since this rig's low profile keeps us safe from those anti-aircraft turrets, Jimmy here is about to make things a little more interesting. We're about to find out if this Spartan can stay cool under pressure, whilst keeping our friends back there relatively comfortable in the face of impossibly heavy turbulence.
I do love the ad.
You want any more champagne back there? Oh, not good, not good! Oh, I don't come any closer than that! Oh. You hear that? That sound of silence means we've all survived, thanks to the handling of Anvil's Road Warrior. Which is all well and good, because we're here. And with that, we kick off another intergalactic aerospace expo, arriving in true Whitley style. And this year we've got more raw, uncut excitement, more pulse-pounding, heart-pumping, senses-shattering wildness than ever before. I mean, honestly, IAE 2951.
What is this, McCleary? Is this segment supposed to be a callback to episode 223?
Hold on, let's cut.
All right, we're cutting.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've seen this before.
BTS, keep rolling.
Jimmy, are you in the edit bay? What is she on about?
That's a little too close for comfort. How are you,
I don't believe it.
I'm not sure what you're going for here, McCleary, but between you and me, the ratings haven't been wrong. Great. Listen, I'm rooting for you though. Huge fan. Where are you all off to? VIP lounge? Oh, hello.
Oh, Jax. I don't know, Jimmy. Maybe this gig is passing me by. I mean, clearly I'm out of ideas. I'm rehashing old material without even realizing.
Sounds like a bunch of YouTubers I know, including me.
Sure, but who wants to see the same old bits? I mean, even in reverse. Maybe you're right, Jim. Or maybe we just need to pull out the big guns. Don't we have something amazing planned for the Aegis bit? I just need to clear my head, figure out an angle, and start fresh on the next segment. I'll be in my trailer.
Yeah, and we're going to close out the stream and we'll get on and play some game. Where are we? Where's my closing screen? Boom. Anyway, peace out, guys. We'll catch up with you next time.
Have a good one.
Bye.